Troop Leader Dan, that's my name. They're good kids, really. They're just a little big. They're actually a little too big. That's why I'm here. It's not that I couldn't get a job anywhere else. I really, I was cut out for this job right here. They didn't make me get into it or anything because I really wanted to. It's my passion, really, as a troop leader. Just because these boys are big doesn't mean they're still not boys. Screw it. Well, these overgrown tubs were always being made fun of because they were big and sort of fat. I mean, how often do you want to hang out with a bunch of kids who look like your dad but sounded like your little sister? Yeah, that's what I thought. Never. That's why I'm here as a troop leader, to help build these kids moral support.
Scout Leader Dan helped me through a tough time in my life. He's really neat. I got called mean things in the old Scouts, like old guy, old chubby guy, incredibly old man, and that Freddy guy one time called me daddy. I didn't understand him, but it's okay.
Well, yeah, I was called a lot of names in the regular Boy Scouts, and I would always get beat up and stuff. Usually going home wearing my whiteys on my head, but and I got burned with hot sticks once, and just normal kid stuff like that.
I could never really understand why I was bigger than the other Scouts, but Dan cleared that up for me. He was really swell. He said it was because I stole the other Scouts' lunches and ate them.
The fact of the matter is, these boys are too big for their own good. So I thought, well, why not just go out and start their own scout troop? It'd be good for them, and it'd be a learning experience for me. Because it would be good for me. Not that anyone would be making me do it. It'd be good for me. It's not like I have to, be a better person or anything, or do it because community service is I want to. That's why.
I don't want to sound redundant, but I don't have to worry about those big guys beating me up anymore because Leader Dan taught me that I could probably pound their faces in because I can bench 250 pounds really easy. And he says that sometimes they're a little jealous because I can grow facial hair and those other little 12-year-old boys can't. And sometimes I think it ticks Leader Dan off too, because he can't grow facial hair either, and it cheeses him off that I can, and I'm only 12. And I catch him staring in my face a lot too.
Mommy and Daddy say Leader Dan is a swell guide. He gives us hope, a new attitude, and lots of caffeine pills. It helps sometimes with that extra weight I gained from those Twinkies I stashed in my socks.
Well, I think it's really cool. It's the coolest when Leader Dan goes camping with us because he brings guns, like really big ones, and instead of like bows and arrows and stuff, when we went camping with the other guys, he brings big guns and it's so awesome. Well, he don't bring guns every time. He just brings guns sometimes, like when Parole Officer Sam's not around.
Whoa! We edit that out. We don't have parole officers in Big Boy Scouts now, do we? Now do we?
No, sir.
Now do we?
No, sir.
Now do we?
No, sir.
Now do we?
No, sir. No,
I got a gun in my front pocket. Can we edit that out?
I'm sorry, Leader Dan. I'm sorry.
The rumors about me getting kicked out of the other Scouts is not true. Scooter is an overweight, grown, mustache-wearing little... can you edit that out? You can edit that out? Right, okay, good. I mean, I didn't really say that. It was not me. Wink.
The only downside to being a scout is that the old ladies never want to hold my hand. And then there are those college guys that threw stuff at us when we were picking up trash. I had bananas in my armpits for weeks.
Well, yeah. One time I was in the park, and me doing my duty, because I love the big Boy Scouts, I saw an older lady, an elderly lady, walking down the road, and she had a walker, and she couldn't walk very well. And she had a little puppy crawling back behind her, and it was so sweet. And me just being nice, she looked really tired and hot, because she was old. And I went and got her some really refreshing water. And, well, when I handed it to her, she threw it back in my face. And then she stuck her middle finger at me and said some words I didn't know what they meant. And then her little sweet puppy took a doodad on my shoe. Doodad. But those were my favorite new shoes. But I do it again. Because I love being a big Boy Scout.
Scooter is a good kid, really, just like all the other fatties in the group. Wait. Well, I never beat them up. Never. I never even beat them up. I didn't beat them up, and I didn't pat them on the bottom, like Mother said. I didn't do anything like that. We just have a good time. No pats on the bottom. Like I said, no pats on the bottom. I only gave Mikey a spanking because he ate some of the gunpowder. You got this out, right? Because I didn't really say any of that, right? I mean, you can, like, put someone else's head where I am, so you can say, like, well, that was actually Barbara Streisand said that, and not Trooper Dan. Wink.
Sunday was a bright day yesterday.
Okay, Leader Dan.
No problem.
Thank you. You're cool. You're cool as hell, man.
I like guns!
You like guns? Me too, Leader Dan.
No. Hey.
Oh, wait. Leader Dan don't like guns. But I do. I ate gunpowder once.